Ooh! You can't help it. Listen, I ordered this the other day. And I was all excited. I was going to get me one of those big, really cool Tickle Me Elmos that flips all over the ground every time you touch him and tickle. And I got this tiny little one. You could barely hear him. I'm actually pretty disappointed. Good morning, Vintage. I love Elmo too. Elmo, Miss Piggy's my all-time favorite. I actually have my ex-boyfriend Cody. He bought me the coolest vintage Miss Piggy doll. I always wanted a talking one. You can't find a talking Miss Piggy doll anywhere. So he got me this really cool one where she's like dressed really hot and like classy, and she just looks good. But it's in a box. Hey, Kara. I told you to stop harassing me this morning. Hold on, let me turn off all my alarms. Hey, Bechdel Real. Siren. Oh my God, Siren, you made me laugh so much the other day. If you guys did not see on Natasha Cooper's Recliner channel, the parody night, Siren was hilarious. He was funny. He was playing Mexi with like big capital E's afterwards. Very fun stream to watch. Hey, Amber, I love you. Amber and I just got done doing our morning routine of what we're grateful for. What are 3 things you guys are grateful for? Hey, Voice for the Voiceless. And by the way, yes, I did clean my wrench slate again. So if you're coming in and yeah, it was funny, Capri. If we can find you some clips of her, I can record. Oh, yeah. Yeah, my brother does a really good Miss Piggy impression. He goes, hi-ya! My brother can do impressions really good. See, my brother's a June Gemini and I'm a May Gemini. He's more, I think June Geminis are more focused than May Geminis. Maybe that's why he's a police officer and I just sit around on the internet. Hey, Crafton and Kim. Hold on. I reset all my wrenches, everyone. So while I'm catching up on people that are coming in, gather around. No chance. No dance. No chance. No dance. No chance. Give me second chances. That's so cool! I won! Yay! Ow! Ow! My Oh. Welcome, T King. Welcome. Welcome, Sazzy's Nails. Yes. Okay, hold on. I have to show Siren's clip here in a minute. It was funny. And by the way, first of all, like I've never had a problem with Mysteriously Britney or anything. I've always loved her. But Kim, Life in the Red Kim, and Crafton, you guys, one of my favorite parts, and I've watched it over and over from Natasha's parody night the other night, is out of nowhere, like Siren starts freaking out and he's like, oh my God, help me, help me. And what's funny about parody is, you could just live in like a goofy world. And as long as it's not like hurting anyone's feelings, and I didn't feel like you guys were making fun of anyone or anything like that. And it was all in good fun. And, in parody, like in the real world, if somebody was screaming like that, somebody would be like, oh my God, are you okay? Or whatever. I love how Kim, Brittany, and she just completely ignores that he was yelling. And she goes, did Maxie just freeze or was that my Wi-Fi? And then you guys just kept saying you're going like to different Wi-Fi places to get free. It was just funny about the free Wi-Fi stuff. God has given me another day. Ooh, God has given all of you another day, and summer is almost over. Vintage Ink, how did you know that I am? You guys, I'm telling you, I am an empath, and I can feel fall in my bones. I feel it in the air, and it's almost August. Hey, Ketcha. but I can feel it. So I'm starting to get all these cozy fall scents. This is my favorite one. This is one of the things that I'm thankful for today. Fall night long. Ooh, you want... Why are you so good to me? Hey, purple butterfly. I'm telling you, I love... Listen, I love warm weather. I love warm weather and I love the sunshine. It ain't nothing better than smelling the fire in the air. In Colorado, I don't know about where you guys live, but in Colorado, the leaves begin to fall. The air becomes more crisp. You get shrivelage when you walk outside. Hey, Irvin. Nothing feels better than that shrivelage when you're walking outside and you smell those fall crispy leaves. Hey, Mickey Barnes. Ooh, and you know what's even better? When it gets around the spooky time. And you see everyone's carving pumpkins on their porches. And you smell people baking pumpkin seeds in their house. Ooh, and then all these specials come on TV. All these Halloween specials. Ooh, okay, Nettie. See you when you come back. Yes, crisp fall day. It ain't nothing, and I'm telling you, there ain't nothing better than crispy, buttery, garlicky, fresh-baked pumpkin seeds. And then you get all these, like the Charlie Brown Halloween and all the, oh my God, you guys, I love the fall. I'm very excited for it. Still 86 degrees here in Colorado. Yeah, but Sarah, can you feel it here in the air in Colorado? Like I'm downtown Denver every night and every day. And I feel like even though it's been blistering hot, I think it was almost 100 degrees yesterday here in Colorado. I can just feel it. I feel it in my my urethra and my cleavage and my bones. I can feel it. Ooh, you're grateful for veterans. That's a really good one. 110 heat index. You guys, here's one thing. When the leaves start to fall and you start to crunch them on the ground, which I was telling Amber, me and my grandma, we used to crunch the leaves 3 times when we go on a walk together and squeeze each other's hands 3 times. And it meant, I love you. Crunch, 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 squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So when she'd write me from San Bernardino, California, she would write in the letter, squeeze, 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 crunch, crunch, crunch. Hey, Pink, don't you worry. I'm passing out my wrenches back. It was all clean slate. Everybody was gone. Again, I've been doing that almost every live stream. It's exhausting, but I do recommend that you guys just reset your wrenches. It's kind of annoying though. Yeah, and I love the spring. Okay, I was born in the summer. I was born in a thunderstorm. I came into this world with a bang. Oh, I was like, I have 12,000 subscribers on Save Robbie Rants. Thank you, Rose. Utah is so hot right now. Can't wait for fall. Yeah, and I felt bad. I felt bad for people that don't get all 4 seasons. Okay, listen very closely to me right now. Hey, Samantha. Oh, here comes Purple Butterfly. Here it comes. As a Gemini, okay, I love change, all right? Which is what I'm about to get into from the title of this. So Colorado is the perfect place to live if you like change. Even in the same day, you'll get all seasons in the same day. Hey, Jessica. And I love it because, oh, I love the summer. Oh, I get so excited to be able to wear shorts and get really tan. Next thing you know, I'm over it and I'm wiping this boob sweat all over the place. And I'm saying, get me out of here. I need some snow. I need some cool refreshness underneath my sack. Then all of a sudden, I get cooled off and I'm like, oh, I'm ready for summer again. And we get all 4 seasons here in Colorado. Yes, it's a Gemini state. That's why it says, welcome to colorful Colorado, because us as Geminis can tend to be very colorful and fun and bipolar. Definitely, I can be bipolar as well. Thank you for pointing that out, Kara. Hey, Kara. Oh, thank you, Christy. By the way, who mailed this to me? It didn't come with a name. Christ loves you. I love you. Many, many love you. I never take mine off. I hold it when I pray, and just rubbing it makes me feel better. Hope you love it like I do, from a sister in Christ. And I got this really cool necklace. Anyone? Anyone want to take accountability for your actions? You have to make snow angels this winter. I have a video of me making snow angels when I just ran out of the car. I get buck wild in the snow. Hey, Lori. It's 95 degrees there, but it feels like 100. See, I see a lot of people. Ooh, you know what's good? Nothing is better, okay, than getting those fall snacks. You know how you just get snacky? You get your fall snacks. If you're not aware, with the singer, the artist, Emily King, throw some Emily King on. Open the windows so you feel that cool breeze coming inside and crank up the heat. Maybe find yourself a really good book and just jam out to Emily King while those pumpkin seeds are baking. You love snow? I'm okay. See, I get excited for snow, then it'll snow and I'll be like, okay, I'm over it. Fuck snow. You know, I would love snow if it wasn't for stupid people. Because when it snows here in Colorado, which first of all is a misconception, people think it snows like all winter long. That's incorrect information. Okay, maybe in the mountains it does, but it'll snow and then be melted the next day, and then it'll just be really freaking cold. But it really does not snow like it used to. The problem is we get all these people from other states that move here, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing in the snow. It'll be like barely starting to sprinkle, and they're like driving like they just got stuck in a blizzard. They will literally get stuck in the road, and there'll be no snow yet. How the hell does that even happen? Fall's your favorite? Ooh. I love the spring because it's all about starting over, right? Get those fresh new smells, get those fresh little baby geeses walking around. Look, baby everything. I think I just heard Carol. Forget. Yeah, they don't even know how to drive when it's not snowing. It really is beautiful, Stacy. Now, I think one of the reasons many serial killers tend to move to Colorado is because everyone's distracted by the beauty and the color of the outside world. So while they're distracted over here looking at the beautiful mountains and shit, they're like, ring, ring, ring. In my opinion. Hey, Kim. Winter in Arizona. I love Arizona. Hey, Sage. I really do. People think it's miserable, blistering hot, but I love that dry heat. Christmas is your favorite? Yeah. Here's where I'm getting to my point here, because I've rambled on for about 13 minutes. I haven't even spoke about what I'm going to speak about yet, because I'm very excited for fall. Nothing's better than making love to someone while the fire's going. Just kidding, I don't make love. I always wanted to visit Colorado, but you changed my mind. Did I scare you away? Yes. Not because you don't want to come here. It's just because I'm tired of people moving here. You get muddy ice. Yeah, that's about it here too. Sedona. I love, I know it's kind of ghetto. Well, the parts where I went to, but Mesa, Arizona was really, I lived there for a while when I was a flight attendant. I liked it. Uncle's Fire. Yes, Christy's coming out to see me soon. I'm so excited. You turn 28 in January next year. Capricorn life, right? You got that Capricorn life. You like the busyness of Denver. Yeah, I mean, it is, I don't know how to explain it. I think since I grew up here, I just get really pissed off very easily because people are on my turf. Coming here, moving out here, causing all this true crime without asking my permission first. How dare you? Way too many people live in Colorado. It never used to be, like, if you guys ever come to Colorado, Downtown Denver is beautiful, but just drive through it one time and get the fuck out of here. Please. Memphis just turns into a huge dirt slushy when it snows. See, here it'll be gone the next day. I mean, good morning, Miss Teely. It'll be gone the next day and melted, and it'll be sunny and, you know, all that nonsense. But hold on, let me see if Miss Teely has her wrench back. Where the hell is she in my... Oh, there she is. Hey, Just Jessa. So anyways, I get really excited on Fridays, right? Because that's when, like, maybe you get new news on a movie you're looking forward to coming out with, which, by the way, I'm not fucking excited for any movies except for Scream. Movies suck. Okay, I don't have the attention span for movies unless I'm really excited for it or it looks really good. There's too much CGI in our movies nowadays, and there's too much autotune in our fucking music. Utah's getting so cramped with assholes. Yeah, where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go, Liz? We gotta go. We gotta find a safe space together as a family, and we need to get away from these assholes. Hey, Whistling Dixie. When is Scream coming out? January. Still gotta wait a while. But hey, Aussie True Crime. I get really excited on Fridays, and I immediately go in and I hit. First of all, let me ask you guys. Hey, DA, do you remember back in the day? Okay, you would just be driving in your car, back when we listened to radio stations. Whoever does that now is a fucking idiot. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Well, wait, do you guys listen to the radio? I don't do that. I don't like somebody else controlling what I listen to. Definitely not some DJ on the radio that I haven't even slept with yet. New Halloween movie will be coming out in October. How do you feel about that, by the way, Heather? How do you feel about that? I got a point to prove about that bullshit too, but let's keep going. Too many commercials. Hey, Jet's mom. So anyways, I like to wake up and look at, what new music is going on. Okay? And I'm getting real fucking sick and tired. Even from artists that I like. I woke up this morning. I walked in and I pushed play on something I shouldn't have pushed play on. Someone called Billie Eilish and her new album. Let me ask you a question, you guys. Why? Happy Friday, Julia. Why? Maybe it's just me. I don't know. And listen, I'm not like a professional singer, nothing like that. Hey, Laura. Do you guys notice with all these like millennial, is that what you call them? Singers, younger people, or you'll see maybe your children. A lot of you have children, and you'll hear them singing along to music or something. And nowadays, there's like this sound in people's voices when they sing that they all want to sound the same. And it's like very soft, like Billie Eilish. And they're like, and like, even if you're American like me, they'll try to change their accent while they're singing. And you can tell that they're purposely doing it. Yeah, fuck Billie Eilish. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? And look, if you look at, I'm not big on TikTok, but when you see like these younger, do you guys know what I'm talking about? It's like this weird whisperish. Thank you, Irvin. It's a whispery sound. And look, I know people like to fit in or whatever, but holy shit. How could you get your cardio going when all you're doing is listening to people whisper all fucking 12 tracks on an album? You love Billie Eilish? That's fair. Okay, I'm not banning Billie Eilish from the world. Is obsessed with Billie Eilish. I don't like her music at all. Well, first of all, let me just say that Billie Eilish has a very beautiful voice. But how do I say this nicely? Oh, I'm not sure if that's possible right now. Your fake UK accent is rather Billie Eilish-ish. It's very strange. Okay, here's what I think about Billie Eilish. And there's lots of, I know there's like people try to fit in, or there's like a cool trend. from what I'm seeing, and I don't listen to a lot of newer music unless it's somebody I really like. What I see is a trend of like goth type. What do you call that? What do you call those people? They're not skaters. Hipsters. Hipsters. Nowadays, what I'm seeing, like for kids, that's cool. And you guys are parents, so let me know if this is accurate information because I'm just making an observation. I feel like nowadays it's cool to be like, it's cool to be a nerd now, which is awesome. Hey, Stephanie L, it's cool to be dark and quiet and like make fun of your elders. And it's cool to talk like really soft. And I blame that TV show 13 Reasons Why or whatever it was. Because ever since that came out, it's like cool all of a sudden to be a depressed motherfucker. Why? Billie Eilish is an American. Yeah, I know. That's my point. See, did you know that if when you're singing and you put, hey, Natasha, I did you get your wrench back too? I did a clean slate on my wrenches. What is so cool about having an accent when you sing? And when you do that, it actually hurts your vocal cords. If you try to sing like someone else or change your accent, it actually damages your vocal cords. Ariana Grande taught me that. That's so fun. You used to be emo before emo was cool. See, you are what we call a Rough Rider emo. You're OG. I appreciate that. But like, okay, I'm gonna throw my niece under the bus. All right, she's like 19 years old or whatever. Both of my nieces, I'm gonna throw. The other one's like 21. Gorgeous. One of them looks just like Lady Gaga. The other one looks like Christina Aguilera. I call them my mini Gaga, mini Christina. And listen, I understand not everyone loves pop music. I love good pop music that gets you going, like Britney Spears, Lady Gaga, Katy Perry. I'm all up in those pop songs, right? Well, my nieces have always teased me for the music I listen to. And so I took them out for crab dinner. What was it? 2 weeks ago. And listen, bitches, you're in my car and I'm paying for crab dinner. You don't touch my radio. And they're like, your music sucks. Can we put on mine? Can we put on ours? So, of course, I'm an open-minded homosexual man. Sure, put your fucking music on so I could get depressed. They turn this music on, and I kid you not, it's the person isn't even singing in it. They're talking like Billie Eilish, and they're going to the beat, and they're doing this for blah, and then when does the song fucking start? Life Perplexed, you do kind of look like Lady Gaga in a way. A little bit. Hey, Beebs. And it's this weird, like, I don't know, maybe since you guys have kids, you're able to like listen to maybe the lyrics. I can't even pay attention to the lyrics. Pretty sure your daughter aspires to be either Cher from Clueless or Elle Woods. Ooh, those are two good peeps. Some Johnny Cash. I'm really not that into Johnny Cash. He kind of does the same shit. He does laugh this and he sounds really depressed. Fuck off, Johnny Cash. Hey, Kendall, you got all your kids into metal from the time they were in your belly. Well, that's not bad, and that's very stress relieving. I used to jam out. Is it Slipknot? I used to, when I get pissed off, I have this song saved in my car. I don't even know whose album it is. It's this hard, heavy metal when it's Slipknot or whatever. The song is called Stress. What band is that? Do not diss the man in black. He's just not my thing. Johnny Cash to me is just he's dark, and I like poppy, happy music. I just never got into his music. Welcome back, Amber. We're trashing Billie Eilish. I'm just kidding. From the era of Bahawis and Peter Murphy, The Cure. And now these bands are considered classic rock. Fucking Lady Gaga is considered classic rock nowadays. What the hell? Amber, we're discussing what pisses us off right now in this moment. Well, let me get to my point because I brought this up for a reason. We're talking about music these days. and how it's cool to dip your hair, like the tips of your hair, in bright green hair dye and pretend like you're fucking depressed all day long. No, look, Billie Eilish may be there for like actual people that are depressed, and maybe her music has helped a lot of people. So I'm not trying to diss that part. But it's almost a trend to be a depressed person. And I'm telling you, I blame that TV show, 13 Reasons Why. I only sat through the first couple episodes of that bullshit, and I can't do it. Ever since then, Billie Eilish became popular, and it's like popular to be like this dark, depressed son of a bitch. That's always been emo. Yeah, but here's the thing about the emo stuff, and this is where maybe it becomes dangerous. I don't really know. There's actual people that, are very, very depressed people, and it's becoming like a trend. And you're having all these crazy things happening on live streams. Okay, Laura, I'll put it in your messenger. You're having crazy things happening on live streams, like that guy who thought it was cool to stick his girlfriend outside in the freezing cold while he's live streaming, and then she ends up dying on the couch behind him. It's weird shit like that. You blame COVID. Oh, see, I think COVID just made it worse. Hey, Sky Maiden, COVID made it a little bit worse. Okay, but even before that, I remember when emo first came out, it was like being a cute little emo cartoon character, and it was almost like Comic-Con every day of your life. But then all of a sudden, the attributes of being emo has come along with that. Like, yeah, we got to put our hair in our face and talk about how depressed we are and write poems about it. And then turn it into a song and not even sing during that song. We'll just whisper the whole time. You think you're I do like that song, man, I think you are the man I think therefore I am. But speak up, Billie Eilish. We can't fucking hear you. Hold on. Laura's going to come school us on what being emo is. Hold on, Laura. There you go. But anyways, let me get to my point before she comes up here. So I'm clicking, I go to the new releases. If you go in, welcome Sage. If you go into new like music releases, don't even get me started on Christina Aguilera. Because you think it's new, and then it's like a remake of a song, or Christina Aguilera. All these artists are recycling the same bullshit music. I got excited because I saw Madonna's name pop up. Nope, it's not new music. It's like the 25th or 30th fucking anniversary of all of her old shit. It's bullshit. Hey, Mustang Sally. Hello, Laura.
Hey.
What's up?
Let me pass your link around to all my peeps, because it's not alive talking about me somewhere, so it's a good thing.
Not yet.
Around.
Let me ask you a question, Laura. Do your kids listen to Billie Eilish?
Sage listens to everything.
Oh, that's good.
Sage is very, very, very into everything. Like, she listens to radio, and I'm like, wow, where did you even know this song from? So she's all into all sorts of radio stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I really got them into metal when they were in my belly, and that's where they stay. Like, Phoenix doesn't like anything. Dayton likes, all metal stuff. But emo stuff, what you're talking about, emo's been around since the beginning of time. Mm-hmm. Like, when I went to high school, now my high school graduation was 1988. Yes, I'm fucking old as fuck. So
I was 6.
See, I'm old. But Lollapalooza is 30 years this year. 30 years. I got my ear pierced to Lollapalooza. Like, I can't even believe it's 30 years. Like, holy shit, I'm so old. But people, when I graduated high school, at our prom, the emo people, which was called goth back then, they came to the prom in a limo. In a hearse, not in a limo, in a hearse. Because that was their thing. They were depressed. They were goth. They were, that's what goth was about. Mm-hmm. So now they call it emo, but it's still goth. Goth has been around since the beginning of time. Kids dyeing their hair black. getting all sorts of piercings. You know, Justin Bieber, for some reason, changed the meaning of goth and emo to mean like, you know, you push your hair to the side or some goofy shit. But it's emo is really goth, which had that depressing overtone. Like, you know, I'm the bomb and I'm so depressed and I hate my mother and I'm going to kill my father. And if you look at me wrong, I'm going to kill you. That's all emo is. And people like English are a different version or a mature version of that same goth that takes a hearse to a prom. Same thing. Do you think goth and emo are the same? I think that emo is a new version of goth, is what I believe. It's just a trendier, updated version of goth.
Do you think that it can tend to become dangerous? Because, like, I get it. Like, people listened, because I'm like an 80s kid. I was born in the 80s. You know, people listened to Marilyn Manson when he first came out. And remember, they'd go to Hot Topic and shop there and buy all this, like, vampire-looking clothing. And it was like, you know, they're creatures of the night or whatever it is. But do you think it becomes dangerous when they start, like, did you watch 13 Reasons Why? I couldn't get through it.
I did many of times. I watched it a couple times because I watched it alone. I watched it with my kids.
Yeah, so I didn't finish it, so I can't like really speak on the show.
You didn't finish it? How dare you, Robbie?
It made me depressed. And I'm not really a depressed person, but it kind of, correct me if I'm wrong, but it kind of seemed like they were making it look cool in the first couple episodes. Like, am I wrong by that? Because I don't get the whole point.
No, in my personal opinion, they were just giving you the reality. It's not like they were trying to make it cool, but that is what it's like. That is how someone can go from being a normal kid to something happening to them and everything about them changes. Everything. Their whole being changes, their whole mood changes, everything they once believed in changes. That's what I took as they were portraying, that it can happen this fast. I agree, Sharon. I thought it was fantastic too.
Well, maybe I'll have to give it a try. But
you also don't have kids, so you don't have, even though you may have nieces and nephews, you don't have that extra, let me look out for this or let me see, like, you don't have that extra person or extra people that you need to really watch little signs that, is my child doing this? Could this happen? You know, like, thankfully, not thankfully, whichever way you want to look at it, you don't have that extra, you don't have to worry about it. It's, you know, you have to make what you like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's,
with me, it's more like, you know, I'll show my nieces like this happy song. Maybe it'll be like Justin Timberlake or whatever. And I don't know. I didn't know it wasn't cool to not like pop music now. You remember back, like, if you like pop music, you're like, oh yeah, Britney Spears or whatever. It was cool. Now, if you like that shit, all of a sudden it's not cool, but I still love it. So my nieces, I was saying before you came on, they're like, play one of my songs. And it's like, who's that? Natalie Martinez? Is that her name? Or Melanie Martinez? Just this. And I'm like, are there any happy songs by these people?
Yeah, but look at country music. Country music, to me, is the most depressing music out there. It's let me break up with you, let me cry, let me be, you know, the worst person in the world. And it is what it is. But people love it. Country music is like the hottest thing right now. And all different, there's pop country, there's emo country, there's regular country, there's dark country, there's all sorts of different angles of country.
Right. And it is an outlet. I get that. Like, whether it's emo music, country music, it's an outlet for your emotions. Like, music can make you feel anything. But sometimes when I like listen, I'm like, holy crap. Like, if I listen to that music all the time, like Melanie Martinez, she does have a great voice. But if I listen to that all the time, I think I would become depressed.
But that's what makes music so amazing. That is what makes music is because there's so many different avenues. Like, what makes me happy might make you depressed. What makes you depressed, what makes you happy might make me depressed. So that's what makes music so amazing and so wonderful, is that there's so many different outlets that you can take to listen to what makes you particularly happy.
Yeah.
And music is the greatest thing ever invented.
Yeah, because you can be in any mood.
Yep.
You know, like you wake up and like I don't cry a lot, but sometimes if I want to cry, you know how like you have to poke yourself and just make yourself cry once in a while to get it out?
Just listen to REO Speedwagon. You want to cry. Listen to the old 80s. That shit'll Journey. That shit'll make you cry forever.
Yeah, and like sometimes we need that, but and you're right. Since I don't have kids, I don't get to like I'm not able to be around and see what is a sign for having actual depression, and then what's a sign that they're just, you know, fitting in or doing whatever.
There are certain things that my kids do that fit in, and you also know your kids. Like I know my daughter, and I know that there was a time that she claimed she was depressed. I think she was depressed. I really believed in my heart that she wasn't depressed. She was going through a stage in her life that she didn't know how to deal with. I helped her deal with it. She got with this boyfriend, and she hasn't mentioned it since. You know, I redid a room. I did a whole bunch of stuff. And because in my heart of hearts, I just knew that she wasn't really depressed, like 13 Reasons Why depressed. I knew nothing ever happened to her that, you know, I didn't know about or anything to cause it. Could she have a mental imbalance? She could, but I tried other things before I felt that way. Halsey is one of my favorite of all time. Jessie
Really?
Cat. Love Halsey. Love, love, love her.
Now,
And
is she from a different
baby?
Is she from a different country?
No, she's from Jersey.
Oh shit.
Yeah, she's Jersey girl.
She does that thing I was talking about too, where it's like very soft and almost like she has an accent when she sings or something.
I love her. Absolutely love her. I also like who's depressed, and I don't know what's happening to him, but I guarantee this man won't live past 30. He's gonna go down as a great. I don't know why. Is the one she did a thing with? What the fuck's his name? Now I can't even remember his name. Youngblood. I think Youngblood is gonna be killed off himself by 30. I hope I'm wrong, but I just do.
My God, I hope you're wrong.
But I like him. I absolutely love him. I went through a phase last year during COVID. That's all I listened to. I was like, Sage, listen to this. I love him. And I just hope that I'm wrong. I hope that he does survive the star status and comes back down to reality. But I don't know. I just have a feeling he's not making it. I don't know why.
While you're on that topic, what do you think of Britney Spears?
I have always loved Britney. But you have to remember, Britney was my next Madonna. She really was. She was, you know, you had Madonna when my age was really young. And then when we were teens or coming into, I think maybe early 20s, here comes Britney, who was right around our age, just a few years younger, trying to keep that Madonna vibe going. And I'll always love Britney because of that. Always.
Well, what do you think, like, as far as what's going on with her? Kind of,
I think it's horrible.
I kind of see, like, and I don't want it to be like that, but like you said about the other guy, kind of like, I hope it doesn't end up like a Marilyn Monroe situation or something, because you can tell she's like, what was that picture she posted on Instagram with just holding her boobs?
But here's the thing, Robbie. Recently? Did the industry make her like that, or was she like that prior? That's the question that nobody will ever know because we don't know her personally. But I always wondered that. Did the industry do this to her? Because I spent many, many years in that industry. It's an ugly fucking industry. So I really do wonder if she became that way because of the industry or if she was like that prior.
Well, when I look at it this way, I think that, because if you notice, she's not political. Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah, she's not.
So in my personal opinion, when I look at this whole Free Britney movement, I'm like, I wonder if people are making these artists and these celebrities look crazy because they won't agree to be political and fit their agenda.
And
Britney has never, I don't think Lindsay Lohan has ever been political. Correct me if I'm wrong, but all these people that are crazy.
She's not crazy. She just became an addict. True. That's my feeling on Lindsay. Now, Britney was never really an addict like that. Like Lindsay, you can say, well, she got heavily into drugs and it changed her. her parents are into drugs. Like there's a lot of problems that she had and exes going against her. But Britney never got into the drugs like that. There was no reason for Britney to go crazy other than either the industry made her like that or it just so happened, you know, she was crazy prior and she just had a good voice. Who knows?
Well, think about how long have you been on YouTube, Laura?
Since 2016 was my first video.
And so, okay, so with that, you have like this, we have this lower level of like, you know, popularity or fame or whatever it is, because, you know, people know you, they start trashing you, they make videos about you, whatever it is. Imagine that on the Britney scale.
No.
Like, because like I went almost a year, I don't know if you know this, I went almost a year without drinking. And then like a couple of weeks ago, almost over a month ago, I ended up getting drunk. And it's my fault. You know, I don't blame anybody else for it. But there's a lot of bitterness that drove me to want to drink from YouTube. So I could only imagine.
But you also have to remember too, like Amber Lynn Reid is worth $3 to $4 million. If I'm worth that much money, you can fucking come after me on the daily because I'm laughing all the way to the bank. I live month to month or week to week, however way you want to put it. So you coming after me on the daily, it's not entertainment. It's boring. It's lame. Like I'm not making millions of dollars. But if I'm Britney or one of these other people and I'm making all these millions of dollars, you want to make fun of me every day, you go right ahead because I'm going to buy my Lamborghini. I'm going to buy my this. I'm going to buy my that. And I don't really care. That's the difference between me and you and like going after someone like Britney or Jeffree Star, or, you know, like why even bother?
Well, there's that somebody sent me that Nags guy that you talk about.
Oh God.
I listen, I clicked on him for a few seconds one time and that was enough for me. These idiots. Okay, somebody yesterday I saw in his title it says Robbie talks about Santa or something like that. Okay, so the other day I was talking about Santa Claus and how I don't like telling children there's, you know, Santa Claus and stuff. And I made it funny, like I was joking about it. These people literally don't know the difference between funny,
no, they don't,
sarcasm, or when you're being serious. And they will clip together a video and be like, look at this person, they're going off on this or that. I'm like, dude, that was a parody or that was a joke.
Here's the problem
that follow that.
This is what I have learned over the last couple of days. Negs has mental illness, so I'm not going to go after him.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Crude as fuck has Tourette's. I just learned that today. I'm not going after him. These people want to come after me, go right ahead. I'm not going back after them. If you're not on the level that I'm on, like the worst thing about me is I'm a recovered addict. So addicts I'll go after. But if you have a severe mental illness or you're not quote unquote normal, I'm not going after you. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. You want to talk about me? Talk about me. The others, I haven't found anything else out yet. But over those, Negs, you know what? I feel sorry that you have so many mental illnesses. And if that's what you do, carry on with yourself. I won't go after you. So yeah, before you go back at somebody, take a look and find out what they're about. Because I won't go after anyone like that. I just won't. And they want to talk about me, that's fine. I won't do it back to them. Because if you're not normal, I'm not going to do it.
Like, I won't care unless I was friends with somebody. And now I'm starting to not care about that. Because
don't even care about that. Those are your biggest haters. Are people that used to be friends. People that used to have your back 100% are now claiming you're the worst person in the world. I get it daily. I just laugh at it. Like, what? So
let me ask you a question. How many times have you, like, you know, when people are on here fighting with you, how many times have you reached out privately before taking it to your channel? Because for me, it's been every fucking time.
I don't go after my friends. I don't go after ex-friends. You'll never find videos of me going hard after ex-friends unless they push me to the point of no return. But for the most part, I'll make 1 or 2 videos and I'll move on. I'm not going to go after my ex-friends. I may make a comment here and there, but you'll never see me do it. I won't.
Well, I'm saying that because people from the outside, they'll look at you and be like, look, Laura's snapping again. She's going crazy and cussing people out. But they won't see why or care to look into why that's happening.
They won't. And I've changed. the person I was 2 years ago on YouTube, I'm not that person anymore. I won't snap at people like that unless you push me and push me and push me and push me. And even when you push me, I'm going to state one thing and then I'm just going to walk away.
Yeah, but even when you do snap, it's funny because I have you as my alarm clock almost every morning.
I know. I don't know how to do that though. I don't know how to, like Marissa was saying, I have 2 channels, April. Marissa was saying make clips, but I don't know how to do that. Like I could probably go through my old videos and get some incredible fucking, like get the fuck out of here. Fuck you. Like I could probably get some good stuff off my old stuff.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, like, I've changed. I've grown.
Like I get it when you're angry because I get angry, but when you snap, I'm there for that shit because first of all, like when people cuss, it's just funny to me. But what were you saying in that one? You're like, dream, or no. That was in the Oprah thing that I made of you. You saw the Oprah interview?
I try not to go after subs. I try, and I've always been like this. I've tried very hard not to go after subs. If you're a creator, then you're on equal ground. But as far as subs go, like Lufa, I think it was Lufa just said she doesn't have a channel. I would never go after Lufa. She's a sub. She's not a creator. It wouldn't be fair for a creator to go after somebody who doesn't have a channel. That's silly. So that's the difference.
I think we were talking about this the other day, but I didn't fully listen to your opinion. I think it was you. What do you think? Because with me, here's my thing. I don't care if you don't show your face. Lots of people keep their channels private or whatever, and I
show my face a lot.
No, not you. I'm saying, and what do you? I'm asking you what you think of this. People that go after people, I'm not even going to name names. You know plenty of them, and I do.
Hold that thought 1 second. I got to let the big dog in. Hold on.
Oh, okay. And guys, I'll put her. She has 2 channels. One she does true crime on, and the other one is. I thought she had more than 2 channels. Hold on. One of them is called PurplexedQT, and the other one is Life Perplexed. I'll put her main one on there.
Okay, I'm back.
No, but I was going to ask you. So when people they'll clip videos or they'll go live and they'll drag somebody, but they never turn on their camera. And I said this to you the other day. People that aren't interesting, maybe they're not attractive, whatever it is. They can't get people themselves. So what do? They put your face and your personality on their channel.
That was you that said that. I couldn't remember who said it. I was like, somebody told me that yesterday or the other day that, they don't have a personality. So they're using your personality to get people. I thought it was Marissa, but it was you. Thank you. Could not remember who said it to me.
Yeah, well, people call me a dick when I say, oh, really? You want to say that? Turn on your camera. They're like, they don't have to do that. I'm like, if you're going to trust someone's looks, you need to turn on your camera so we could see what you look like. And they won't.
Sage, you're not invisible. You have the same name as my daughter. So I'll never think you're invisible.
Oh, I'm sorry, April. I will pray for you. No, but they'll go on and on and on and on and on about how terrible you are. And then we never see their face.
Mm-hmm.
We don't see shit.
That's exactly right. There's a lot of them that do that. Or they go after your looks. Somebody said that somebody was going after, I just heard this today. Somebody was going after somebody's looks and then her camera dropped and she turned out to be like really fat and ugly, but yet she's calling other people fat and ugly.
There you go. See, and you're smart about it. And you've been doing this longer than me, but I still allow it to piss me off sometimes, which I need to not even click. Because I hear you say all the time, I don't even watch it. Fuck them. I don't watch them. I'm like, I'm too curious. If I see my name and it's an old friend of mine, I'm like, I hit play right away. And then I get pissed off at myself. I'm like, why the hell did I just do that to myself? Why am I watching this bullshit?
Are people making money off your name? That's the key. People make money off my name. That's why they continue to use it. I don't know why my name brings them so much money, but people drag me because it brings them money. Mm-hmm. And it makes channels grow. And I think with you, it's the same thing.
Well,
I think people are making money off your name, and that's why they continue to do it, because they wouldn't do it if they weren't making money or views or subs or something.
Look at BX, okay? This is a guy I've never spoke to him.
Me neither.
Except when I cussed him out. I reached out to him privately and said, hey, you want to talk? You got a problem? What's the problem? He wanted nothing to do with it. But then he goes back on his channel and talks about me. I'm like, wait a minute, dude. These guys are like, oh, he's a women basher, whatever. Dude, be a man and talk to me one-on-one.
Yep.
But they don't do that shit.
Dude, I challenge Negs and all of them that have over 10,000 subs to a fundraiser challenge. I said, you want to come at me? Let's do a fundraiser challenge. Let's see who's really in this for money and who's really in this for views. We'll do a fundraiser, because after 10,000 people, you can do a fundraiser. I said, let's each do a fundraiser and see, we'll do a dual fundraiser. There's no losing, it's a win-win for the fundraiser of your choice. Well, guess who took me up on it? Not one of them.
Exactly.
And that's why I said, you know what? You're a bunch of fucking losers. Go ahead, BX Negs. Talk about me all you want, because the bottom line is I put out there for let's do a real fundraiser. If I'm so horrible and I have no support, let's do a real fundraiser. Neither one of them would do it. Of course they wouldn't, because you're using my name for views. It's just like he's using your name for views.
Or how about another challenge that's really fucking easy? How about you don't talk about other people, Nags and BX. How about you not put our faces, names on your channel, and see how many people show up?
Exactly.
When you're talking about something else.
Yep.
Because that's who your true following is. If you can get on and talk about whatever, and people want to gather around and talk about it, then you have something. But if they only come around to listen to you bash people and go off, then that says a lot of it. Like I said earlier, you don't have a fucking personality. You're using everybody else's.
Stacey, I've been ready. I told him for a week, let's do it. He hasn't gotten back to me to do it. Anytime he wants to do a fundraiser, let's do it. I have no problem with it at all.
That is true. Kimberly says they make money off your behaviors after they push you. That is my problem that I'm working on, Laura, is I'll listen and then I'll allow myself to snap.
I've ignored some of them. It doesn't matter. There's one that makes videos about me every single day. I've ignored her from Jump Street, and she still makes videos about me on the daily, and I constantly ignore her. So ignoring, and I mean really ignore, not even mention her. So it's total bullshit that, if you ignore them, they'll go away. Not all of them.
No, that's true. It's not, because I've tried every option. There's this guy named Captain Kangaroo, along with that AJ chick. They call me a cyber stalker. Robbie's a cyber stalker, and he's stalking us. If you look at their channel, guess whose face is in every fucking video and name? Me. I'm like, wait, what? How am I stalking you? If I'm just looking in your direction because I see my face,
That's exactly right.
Well, it does. I do understand that, Vanessa. And you know this, Laura, because you have a separate channel from true crime. And then you have your drama channel or whatever. What do you call your other one? Is it just bullshitting or whatever?
It's just a personal channel.
Yeah, but you can tell
my life Purplexed is just my personal channel. Corey made a comment, Laura basically talks about her on her channel. Well, yeah, because it's basically about me. It's my personal channel. And then I have my true crime channel, which is PurplexedQT. And then I have Intrepid, which I'm not really sure what I'm doing with it
yet. You should type in the chat so I can give you a wrench so you could drop you're still doing candles, right?
Yeah. What?
I've bought, 3 candles from you now. And I love the you put a vanilla coffee flavor in the angel one.
Yes, that was vanilla espresso.
That one smells really good. But yeah, you can tell the difference because some people like true crime and then they'll go to that. But I even notice, if people see you're going through a hard time, it's where the fuck did all these people come from?
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden you're interested in me because I'm fucking pissed.
I agree.
Again, we have to accept the fact that in a way we are, you're just entertainment to somebody. And sometimes I get it twisted because I'm like, wait, I thought these people were my friends, but some people don't follow you to be your friend. Some people just want to follow you to laugh at you, or you know what I'm saying? They're not there to support you.
Hey, can you mod me for a minute so I can
drop
a link?
There you go. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Kimberly, they will. What they'll do is, because since they don't have their own personalities or content or whatever, and with me, that's why I'm working on not doing it. They'll get you pissed off. They'll poke and poke and poke, and then you'll log in and you'll fucking cuss them out and snap at them. And they'll clip only that moment. They're not going to clip anything else because they want you to look bad.
Yep. They sure do.
And that's a way to advertise their channel, because they know you're going to get on and say their name. And then, of course, there you go. Make anniversary candles. It's my son's anniversary in a few weeks. Don't you have something like that, Laura? Like she's saying it's her son's anniversary in a few weeks and she's looking to get a candle.
I can make a candle. That's all about labels. And yeah, I could do any label. I can personalize labels.
Laura, when are you going to do, what was it, us having a baby candle or something like that? Or
oh, you and Marissa? Was it
no,
you and me?
I don't know. You were saying something the other day.
What are we going to name our baby?
You should make a Save Robbie candle and you can keep all the profit.
I will make a Save Robbie candle. What kind of scent you want? What scent?
Ooh, I like coffee scents or like cinnamon and stuff like that.
I have a great coffee and cinnamon.
Or wait, do you have leather? Like a leather smell?
I do, but if a lot of people wanted it, I don't have. I have enough to make a few candles, but not tons. But you want a manly man candle? I have manly man. I have this scent, Robbie. It's called the Perfect Man. OMG. It is a copy of, oh, now I forgot. Hold on.
See, now all these people want some candles from you. And you guys, listen. Even when you started it, I was like, how fucking dare Laura make a Diane candle and advertise her and blah, blah, blah. When I finally ordered your candles, I was like, these aren't bad. It burns. People were saying it doesn't burn. Yes, it fucking does. I have 2 of them in my bathroom. The mica, what is that mica though? The glitter?
I haven't really, the mica I use since I started this venture in November, candles have gotten better and better and better and better. And every day I learn more and more and more. And, hundreds of candles later, there are certain things I've learned that I don't use as much mica because it does clog it up. So just certain things I've learned, and I've come a long way from very beginning. That I can tell you.
How long does it take you to make a candle? Like if you have to put the scent in it and stuff?
Well, it takes me usually about, I'd say 30 minutes to make 4 candles.
So they don't have to sit like soap?
All of the same scent.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's just to make it. All right, what is this a copy of? But the Perfect Man, it had the scents in it. It is, it's Chanel. It's a copy of Blue D Chanel.
Oh, like a cologne?
Yeah. Ooh, it smells so good. So good.
Ooh, yeah. Any scent like that I like.
It has peppercorn, ginger, jasmine, aquatic marine, a hint of peppermint, and patchouli, cedar, velveteer, labdamen, and frankincense.
Ooh.
It's really a good scent.
Yeah, you should do that one. And I'll send you you could put my logo or whatever on it. I'm sure lots of people, because do you ever notice with Teespring you have to keep resetting your shit?
I don't use Teespring, but I have to start using it because I use Streamlabs, but you can't advertise it anywhere. And I'm not this huge gamer that, it works. So being that I have now 11,000 subs on my true crime channel, I'm going to start using Teespring because I can shelf it, I can show it. So I'm going to have to start using Teespring.
Yeah. I need to go get in the shower in a few minutes, but are you going live?
No, I didn't plan on it.
Oh, okay. I always like to rate.
I'm going to work on my Save Robbie candle. I have to box up some candles too. I got to send out some subscriptions.
Will you put a knife on it? Look, did you see this? Somebody made a Save Robbie doll. Watch when you squeeze him. Did
you see my camp Crystal Lake candle? Speaking of knives, you haven't seen that? Hold on.
Camp Crystal Lake, isn't that not Michael Myers,
Friday
Jason?
13th. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, you're doing it for Halloween?
No, I did it already. I mean, you can
Oh.
order one, but hold on, let me pull it up. I love it. I don't even know what gave me the idea. Here it is.
Well, I mean, that is good for Halloween time. I bet you could sell a lot of those. Or pumpkin candles. The ones that you put in the pumpkins.
Yeah.
Yeah, Laura actually does really good true crime. That's how I found you, I think, is
I just sent it to you on Facebook.
Oh shit.
Okay. But you have to take the plastic things out when you burn it.
Hold on, let me see. Or can I share? Can you share the screen? Okay, hold on. How do I get you to share your screen?
Hold on, let me pull it up from the website.
You still want a Robbie doll? I'm telling you, dude, if Amber, because Amber put a lot of time into the Save Robbie doll, I would want a Natasha Cooper, a Laura, a Molly doll, all of them.
Afraid to see what a doll would look like of me.
It would be like she would be badass. She'd have a cigarette like the Bride of Chucky.
I haven't smoked since May.
Oh, you have? Congratulations.
No, I quit smoking in May. All right, now I shared my screen.
Oh, okay, here. Add to stream. Are those knives?
Yeah, they're plastic though. You do have to take them out.
Holy crap, that's wait, put your candle website in again because I want to order that one.
And then there's the label.
That's awesome. That's really good for like Halloween time. Ooh, you should make a Scream candle with Drew Barrymore on it and her little bob cut.
And then you can pick all these different scents. There's no one scent on it. You could pick all these different scents for it.
Oh. Holy shit, that's a lot of different scents.
I offer 100 different scents. I became a scent whore. Like, I just love scents. And I tried all these different companies. And
that's a really creative candle, though. I love the knife.
Thank you. And then I have I started these two, which I love. These blacklight candles.
Whoa.
How you like that?
I have that.
Like glow in the dark?
Yeah. It's blacklight candles. You can use they could be sex candles. Not that particular one, but you can make sex candles where you use UV light and if you're into that kind of stuff.
Any candle's a sex candle to me.
Well, yeah, but not all of them glow in the dark. I also sell oils now too.
Yeah, you know what? I almost ordered some wax melts from you. I saw you had those on there too.
I have wax melts too, which can be done any color. My Fruit Loop candle.
The Bipolar Express. What candle is that? Whose candle is
made after somebody? It's just a regular candle.
Oh, okay. If fuck you was a candle. Oh, that's the one I have up on the top right, the Archer's Angels one.
Yep.
Oh, hold on. Before we go, what's going on with that, by the way?
He's doing much better. He is finished the treatments, I believe. I believe he's finished the treatment.
Okay. Can you tell people quickly what that candle's for? If it's
for Archer?
Yeah, because I don't think a lot of people in here know what that is.
Okay, what happened with Archer is when the whole Diane scam happened, Archer is how we were introduced to Blue Ridge. Blue Ridge is the mom, and Blue Ridge was somebody who was fighting a child with cancer in Australia. And she was in the hospital with her son day in and day out. So when the whole Diane scammer thing happened, Blue Ridge made a video stating exactly, look, Diane, please show your receipts. I deal with this on the daily. So, and Blue Ridge had been a follower of Diane and Wendy for a long time. So Diane told her to remove her video that showed her son in the hospital with her, fighting for his life, basically. And Diane slammed her for it. So we all pulled together like, what the fuck? And we wanted to do something for her. When I say we, Molly wanted to do something for her. She never wanted to take money. I became closer with her because she also makes candles. And so I started talking to her privately. I know Tiffany was talking to her privately. And I just felt like I wanted to do something for her. So she had decided that instead of giving $5 to St. Jude, we were going to donate $5 for her place in Australia that's like a St. Jude. So Molly helped me, and we raised a couple of $100 for within like 2 or 3 times for Blue Ridge and this company that has helped, you know, this hospital that has helped her son. It's like the Australia version of St. Jude. So now her son, she started making candles for those in Australia. And then Archer got sick again, and then he got better. And now I believe he's done with treatment for now. Hopefully the cancer will never return. But this is a mother who's struggling, you know, every day with a son who is not even barely a year old, or right now he's over a year old, but barely a year old, and in and out of hospital since he was a couple of months old due to cancer. So
see, you don't do all terrible shit, Laura.
No, not at all.
But see, people aren't going to clip the good things that you do. They're only
No, not at all. Absolutely not.
Can you post before we go? Can you post your candle link one more time, because people are asking for the candles stuff. You really want to get in touch with Laura? What's your email, Laura?
My email is laura@intrepidcandleco.com, but on the website there's the address as well.
Oh, okay. So like a
there's
contact
a phone number, there's an address.
There you go, guys. There's the candle stuff. And she's going to go start working on the Save Robbie one.
I am. I'm going to make a Save Robbie candle.
That's awesome. Well, thank you for coming up, Laura.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me. Music is my thing. When I heard you talking about music, that is my thing. I spent many years in the music industry. That's me. That is my thing. So
I was so excited for new music. And like Christina Aguilera, for example, every time she'll post, like, that bitch hasn't released new music in forever. And I used to love her. And then you'll see she posts something. I'm like, nope, it's just a remake of it's all recycled bullshit nowadays. Music sucks.
I agree. So, music is not what it used to be. It will never be the same again. It will never be what it once was, unfortunately. And the industry has changed. Now, I've been out of it for 20 years already, but well, 17 to be exact. And even people that I know that are still in it, it's changed dramatically. Music, live music is not the same. Concerts are not the same. That's why they keep regurgitating old bands. I mean, really, if you think about it, it's all old bands that keep coming back and that are making the most money, because people are it's just copies of the old. I don't know.
Well, you remember back in the day, like all this behind the scenes shit I could do without. Back in the day, you'd have to be driving in your car.
Yep.
And all of a sudden a new song comes on from one of your favorite artists. You're like, oh my God. And you get excited about it. Nowadays, there's no excitement. There's no newness. It's all just bullshit.
Yep. I agree. But it's the same thing with TV. If you think about it, TV, and I was saying this to Sage, my daughter, when I was growing up, you got to watch Wizard of Oz once a year. You got to watch Charlie Brown Thanksgiving once a year. You got to watch any Christmas special once a year. That's all you could watch, was once a year. And you looked forward to that one day that, you know, Frosty was on or Wizard of Oz was on. And it's not like that anymore. Now, the invention of DVDs, okay, but people still didn't watch it as much. And now with the internet and everything, there's no shock anymore. There's no family time anymore. There's not even family shows out there. It's just, we're so into this pace that it's not fun anymore. We don't have what we used to have. And it sucks that we'll never have that excitement again. We'll never have that, wow, this is awesome, you know, or look forward to something anymore, because you can find anything you want right on the internet.
It's too accessible, and nothing is like, you don't have that excitement of like newness and like, oh my God, I can't wait for this album. And you actually had to wait for the album to come out to hear it. Now music is leaked before the album's even finished. It's like,
Yep.
what the hell?
I miss Frosty the Snowman coming out once a year.
I was a Rudolph guy. And Wizard of Oz, that was my favorite movie, so I watched that all year long.
Me too. But the thing was, when I was growing up, you couldn't watch it. Tradition, that's the word I was looking for, Julia. You couldn't watch it. It was like, Laura, guess what? Wizard of Oz is coming on. I remember laying in my parents' bed. I was like 5. You know, like there was no alternative. That was it. That was the only time you could watch it. I miss that. I miss that. You know, I'm sad that my kids will never ever have that. You know, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. Oh my, I could watch it later, or I could do that later. The key of later. Sunday morning cartoons, same thing. It's just the key of, oh, I'll do it later. I think that's why kids are lazy today. Everything is later because they know that they can do it later. There's no alternative. They can do it later. The Grinch, exactly. It's sad, but true. Even movies now. You don't even have to go to a movie anymore. You can watch it on HBO Max. All these movies you can watch right on HBO Max. It's crazy. Do
you remember when a single would drop, like just one song from an album? And I would go to the CD store so excited looking, and I'd be so disappointed that it would be sold out, or, you know, and I craved it. I'm like, I have to have this song. Nowadays, I'll listen to a song, I'll replay it 25 times over in one day and then be sick of it already.
It's true. It's crazy. You working?
But anyways, yeah, I need to go get ready and get in the shower.
All right, homie, have fun. Thank you for having me. And everyone, my drama channel / regular just me is Life Perplexed. My crime channel is PurplexedQT. And my candle site is intrepidcandlecompany.com, which means fearless. So that's it. I'm going to go work on my Save Robbie candle. And I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful day.
Love you, Laura. Bye.
Love you too, Robbie. Bye.
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go hop in the shower. Those old doll Christmas movies were amazing. Yeah, miss all that. Oh, Alchemy, did you get your wrench back too? I reset all my wrenches, so I wasn't paying attention. I was... hold on, and I think I'm going to stop resetting them. You guys, I've been resetting my wrenches after every single live stream just because I was testing something out, and I'm not going to do that anymore. It's annoying, but don't fuck with my channel. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a really good day, and we'll continue this conversation later because I was getting to my point of the bullshit with Christina Aguilera, but I'll get into that next time. You too, Miss Teely. Don't forget to go check out Laura's candles and stuff, guys. So I love you, and I'll talk to you later. No chance. No chance.